let's talk about the audition for Wheel of Fortune. That must have been, I mean, first of all, you must have gone on a lot of auditions, right?
Yes.
When you were out there in
Yes.
Los Angeles and Hollywood trying to make it. So what was that audition like?
It was so scary, and I auditioned along with 200 other girls, and Merv Griffin made the final decision. And so I auditioned. My audition consisted of just what I do, basically. And after I got the job,
I heard you were really nervous, though, that your knees were knocking so loud you could actually hear them.
Like this, I couldn't talk. I just wanted it so badly. I really did. And I was probably the most nervous, Pat says. But anyway, I asked Merv. I said, "So why did you choose me?" And he said, "Because you turn the letters better than anyone else." That's what he said.
Well, Merv Griffin actually knew what he was doing, didn't he? He was such a huge force in television and so incredibly successful. And so you got the job, and right away it kind of became Vanna Mania. And your mom was right. Everybody started to know you and know your first name.
It was crazy. Everywhere I went, it was just, you know, can I have an autograph? And coming from a small town, you're just, sure. And I always give autographs. And I still feel like I'm that same person that I was growing up. I'm not a big movie star like Angelina Jolie, where, you know, bigger than life. I'm just on your TV.
You're just Vanna.
I'm just
So
Vanna.
things are going really well for you. And then I know that you had this tragedy occur. Your boyfriend at the time
Yes.
died in a plane crash 4 years after you started being on Wheel of Fortune.
Yes, that was, it was devastating because everything was going so great in my life. Everything, you know, I was on top of the world. And he died in a plane crash, and it was so difficult. But I will tell you that probably what got me through it was the fans who wrote me letters and was so supportive, and that really pulled me through.
That was a hard time, though. I know that it became tabloid fodder, and here you are experiencing such heartache and heartbreak.
Yes.
And that I know a little bit about what that's like
course.
publicly. And I have to say, when I heard that your fans wrote you, I felt the same way. When my husband died, so many people wrote me the most beautiful notes and letters and cards, and I can't tell you how much it meant to me to feel sort of the collective embrace of people who got, you know, really do get to know us a little bit on television.
Yes, and you don't feel alone.
No.
You don't feel like I'm the only person that this happened to. They share their stories with you.
Yeah, definitely.
So that helps tremendously
Yeah,
too.
and you went on, I know you got married and you now have 2 teenagers.
I do.
You have an 18-year-old son and a 14-year-old daughter.
She's 15, almost 16. My son's in college and he's happy and life's good.
Yeah.